We are asked to evaluate the square root of 2 plus the square root of 2 plus the square root of 2, and this keeps on going on forever. What makes this problem really hard to solve is the fact that it keeps on going on forever. So, to make it easier, we have to find a way to eliminate this repeating pattern. And here's how we can do this. Let's say x is equal to this pattern, 2 plus square root of 2 plus the square root of 2. Then, x squared is going to be equal to 2 plus the square root of 2 plus the square root of 2 plus the square root of 2, on and on and on. Now notice that this right here is equal to x. So, x squared is equal to 2 plus x. Now, our problem is a lot easier because we have gotten rid of this ongoing pattern. If we subtract 2 and x from both sides, we get x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Remember, we want to find x, so all we have to do is solve this quadratic equation to find our answer. We get x minus 2 times x plus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 2, or x is equal to negative 1. Now we have two options for what x can be. It can either be positive 2 or negative 1. But we know that x can't be negative because we just have square root of 2 plus the square root of 2 plus the square root of 2 forever. There's no negatives. So x cannot be a negative number. Therefore, x is equal to 2. Now let's do one more question. We are asked to evaluate the square root of 12 plus the square root of 12 plus the square root of 12, on and on and on. Now pause the video and see if you can figure it out. Okay, so like last time, let's create a variable, we'll call it a, and set it equal to what we want to find. The square root of 12 plus the square root of 12 plus the square root of 12, on and on and on. Now a squared is equal to 12 plus the same pattern, which I'll copy and paste down here. So it's the same pattern plus 12, because we got rid of this first set of square roots. Now this is the same thing as a. So a squared is equal to 12 plus a. This gives us a squared minus a minus 12 is equal to 0. Now all we have to do is solve for a. We get a minus 4 times a plus 3 is equal to 0. So a is equal to 4, or a is equal to negative 3. Again, we never have any negative values in our pattern. So a cannot be a negative number, which means a is equal to 4.